An interpretive sign about hunting. The Adena and Hopewell did not have a bow and arrow. They had the addle-addle, the spear pitcher, spear thrower. In this woods here, this forest would probably be good for browsing animals like deer and elk. It's fairly young. There's plenty low-hanging fruit, small woody plants to pick the leaves off and eat. And deer, and I think elk, eat the same things that mastodon do. They are not grazers like cattle or buffalo. They are browsers. They will eat grasses and forbs, herbaceous perennials, but they also eat leaves from trees and other things that are maybe a little more woody. Another little footbridge or boardwalk across a little gully, which is probably deepened by erosion after European Americans cut down the forest, and it gets increasingly deeper, more pronounced, not a stream bed but a little valley. Again, this would be a water feature, and the Adena and Hopewell might have incorporated that into their earthworks, including this one. It might flow into a pond against the earthen wall. And it looks like we're right at the edge of the property line. I think that's what that yellow marker is for. So, moving on. A more dramatic crossing of a stream here. Looking upstream, more pronounced little valley here. And I thought that was pawpaw. No, I think it's ash. So back the way I came, and then I think those might be pawpaw, I'm not sure. And then looking downstream, downhill, there are a few boulders in the valley here. These are probably they're usually referred to as crystalline rocks. Actually, the one in the middle there, that it looks like local Berea sandstone. That probably came from Canada. The near one, Berea sandstone, would have come from nearby, pretty close, otherwise it would have been crushed up, ground up by the glacier. But these are removed here by the glacier, a few miles or a few hundred, maybe 1,000 miles. And that is what this landform is. It's a glacial landform. It might be glacial moraine, clay till on top of an old outwash terrace, or may just be a huge massive amount of till of clay, a moraine. Part of the geologic history here. Moving on. Just up from that bridge, this interpretive sign is not that's not aged, that's just gunk from the trees. And this is definitely an older forest here. I'd guess this is maybe an oak, maybe 50 years old. This is definitely an older woods. And I noticed a little downstream from the bridge, ravine, there is an open grown tree in the center of the screen. It's an older tree, it's older than the rest of the forest around it. It's got limbs farther down on its trunk, maybe a couple hundred feet away. That would have been left by the farmer to provide shade for his livestock grazing on this land that he stopped farming, stopped tilling. And of course we have idiots ruining poor beech tree.